Only maybe pay for it. That's awesome. I'll never get my first time. Very first. One of our smoke alarms. My fire department showed them payroll team. Oh, yeah. Come in, well, let me charge it. And I made just like, she said, what's that? I said, it wasn't even Frank. It was Dustin. I had that yeah. And I wasn't very good at using it.
Testing. Testing. Testing, testing.
He's up there at 145.
Yeah.
He should be all right now. We got people like one of the people that saw us at Grady River, they took the damn things down, they called me things that, yeah, I think they're already pressuring Melissa into setting up another meeting.
You do use a little.
$20,000.
I didn't even know what I was doing. But I mean, I was so tired and stuff. And I didn't know. Oh, sprinkle.
We were at Bill's.
I was so.
There's a guy that's taking his and made little miniature meetings,
Yeah.
just like the real ones, the scale. And he had the frame made out of it, and the lids, and I mean, it was pretty good. Usually his was not real bad. He did it took like 7 hours to make the little bit out. Then you had to cure it out bad. So this is what we watched that.
So I hear him back. See, that's how I always saw them. When I first started working there, I was just yeah, I started off the last year. I started with somebody coming up. It was like I
When y'all have a baby boy? I won't slow down. He was talking about this, a nature trail. But I tell you, it's got a switch on.
Your sister grew up here. I know Kathy, she's very nice to meet you.
I met him one night and he was over with something.
I haven't had a chance, I have some things. I wanted you to, I wanted you to know, but we're gonna start from that side.
There was two pulling in there, so. I don't know, they didn't pick it up. And there's one down there. I think I'm sure they're taking track or baseball, tennis, golf, whatever. but they run out like in the first hour. So you get to drive anywhere from a mile to about 4 miles away, and then they track to the door. Not all bad, but there's much in charter buses. What they do is the charter bus is in the morning, they got them just running all day long until it becomes time for the bus. And then they pick up the different type of bus and back to the type of bus. They don't break up the lights like ours. And it's like 2.5 miles away from you don't see the program when you go to college. Says regard, she's not believing it. You're gonna be unprepared when you get to I don't know. He was in a van this morning, not his vehicle. And when I talked to him, he was going down the road. So I don't know. I don't know if he's. That's in my back. He's always they're having a meeting, they go through the summer and it's in.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. Wow, I look around this room and I'm a little bit overcome. For many of us in this room, we've been kind of dreaming about this day for about 2.5 years. And if you ask any of the newly certified MBCTs seated around you, they probably thought they might not ever be sitting in this room. So I just want to say congratulations. I want to be the first today to say congratulations to each one of you on what I know is a momentous accomplishment. For those of you who don't know anything about or much about the process of becoming nationally board certified, it is a rigorous process that very few teachers choose to undertake. So the fact that these teachers are sitting here is a testament not only to their commitment to the craft of teaching, but their commitment to their students. And I am honored to have been a part of their journey. So welcome. We're so glad that you're here. And I would like to introduce Mr. Todd Schneider, our Executive Director.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. If Emily didn't introduce herself, she is the core of the reason we're all here. Region Service Centers don't need to take on this work. From the get-go, this was her vision, and it is growing like crazy. And it kind of puts an exclamation point on what education needs, and the people in this room exemplify that. When I thought about what I might say, I think about excellence in a profession. People that are high performers or committed to their craft. So when you think about it, and I'm an ex-coach, so forgive me, but the Tiger Woods, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Bradys of the world, they perform at the highest possible level. But many of us and lots of people just assume they're naturally that good. But we know different, that people that have a passion for what they do, put the time in to study the science of it, and perform their craft at such a high level that they can perform high. The difference is they have an arena that is publicly, gives them public recognition. And education doesn't have that arena. But it's days like this that we take time to honor those that are putting that kind of passion and that love into the classroom and to kids, and are sold out for that purpose, for a career, not just for a short time to move on to something else. It takes a lot of work and commitment to be a teacher in and of itself, let alone take the time that it does to go through this program and achieve national board certification. I'm so proud that the Service Center, it gets to be a part of this day. We get to host this day, the work that Emily has kind of led us as a group to make this something you could get through, because I'm sure the teachers that are in this room, the NBCTs that are in this room know you need a network to survive. It's not an easy thing to achieve. So I'm honored for our first annual pinning ceremony that I hope is the beginning of something that's so big we can't even host in this room someday. And I know that Emily has that vision as well too, and the people that started that are the teachers and the school districts that supported them in this room. So thank you for being here today, family members as well. These teachers deserve this recognition, and if we could, we'd like to sell it across the world like we do the Super Bowl. So with that, we're going to turn it over now to our districts to honor those staff members, and Emily's going to come up and introduce the first district and first recipient of this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Schneider. I call this group our original cohort. They were guinea pigs a lot, and we learned together. So thank you for naming what we've all felt through this journey. First, I want to introduce Mr. Stan Surratt, the superintendent of Lindale ISD. He's going to come and speak.
Well, first of all, we want to thank Emily and Region 7 for their efforts to celebrate this great achievement in you guys' lives. What a wonderful achievement it is. And I'm here to speak on behalf of J.P. Fugler, and J.P. is homegrown. He was a student when I first got to Lindale, and he had a great reputation as a student. Well, he has an even better reputation as a teacher. He has an amazing story. Got some things he's overcome in life, and he's just grown so much as a professional. He's won a National Teacher Award. He's won several recognitions at Lindale, and we have some great teachers in Lindale, so to be recognizing Lindale is special. So he's leading the way for Lindale. We hope to have many more teachers that get this honor, and hopefully we'll be here next year to celebrate with even more teachers. Congratulations to all you guys. Y'all are great examples for your district, and I left some applications back there in the back corners for Lindale ISD. It's a great school district, has a great superintendent, and but most of all, I want to congratulate J.P. Fugler. He is an outstanding educator, and now he is nationally certified. Thank you.
So, J.P. Fugler earned his NBCT in Career and Technical Education. It's our first year, so we're all still learning. I'll try not to stab you. All right. Congratulations. Our next candidates are from Longview ISD, and Ms. Shalana McRae, the Chief Officer of Human Resources, is going to come and speak on their behalf. y'all come on up so that she can speak about you.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, family, friends, and my Lobo family. I'm happy that we are here to celebrate our fabulous team of three, the largest amount of NBCTs in the region. Okay.
And the top and largest in the state.
In the state, yes. My name is Shalana McCray. I'm the Chief Human Resources Officer. I'm standing in for Dr. Wilcox. We had a death in our Lobo family, and he had to attend the funeral and be there for the family. So I'm honored to have an opportunity to be here and introduce our fabulous dynamic team of three. Going back to something you said earlier about Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and Tom Brady, well, I feel like we have our own dream team. And their names are LaShondra Rogers, Melissa Swallow, and Miss Laura Vermillion. Now, I want to describe them because they have the strength, determination, tenacity, and perseverance. They put in some long hours with students in the district, family meetings, in their own families at night. They push themselves on late nights, weekends to get through this. They worked with each other, they helped each other, they sacrificed a lot for this moment. And we want you to know we all are proud of you, and we appreciate everything that you have done. And I know for sure that our students appreciate it because they're reaping the benefits of all of your hard work. It's not going in vain. So for years to come, not only will you be a role model, but a mentor for others in our district and for all of the success that our students are going to have for years to come. So, and one of the things I do want to say that Dr. Wilcox had the foresight of seeing that this was something that we needed to incorporate in our district because we had a lot of TIA teachers who were in tested subject areas. However, our teachers who were not in tested subject areas, he wanted to figure out a way that we could partner with someone, and that being Region 7, fabulous selves. And we started off with both Emily and my friend over there, Tara. And so, but Emily just kept going, and you have been an awesome leader for this, and we appreciate you so, so much. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start the introductions, but before, I know that the superintendent got up here and he talked about his, but I have cards. If you want to get my card afterwards, I will hand that to you, Shalana McCray, Chief Human Resources Officer. Come and join the best district in Region 7. All right, so with,
Tara's gonna give you,
okay, I'm going to,
it's gonna be great. Yes.
first time.
Yes. All right, so we have LaShondra Rogers. She's an MB. Oh, Melissa. Melissa Swallow first. She's an NBCT in Career and Technical Education, early adolescence through young adulthood. LaShondra Rogers. She's an NBCT in Science, early adolescence through young adulthood. And Laura Vermillion, music, early and middle childhood. Our next group of a new MBCTs, it's fine, leave it, it's fine. Is from Palestine ISD, and Sharon Reed, their curriculum director, is going to speak on their behalf.
Don't be shy, ladies. Because they're not. No, just kidding. Well, in Palestine, I'm not going to make a pull for you to come work for us. Not that we don't want you. It's just that, you know, you're afraid to choose. Choose what's best, right? Anyway, we cannot in Palestine fully express how proud we are of our two teachers here, Emily Foote and Jessica Jenkins, for earning their national board certification. They've taught together for 12 years and decided to jump into this together. And when I told them I was going to talk about them, it was like, keep it short, keep it short. And so I need something to say about you, right? They both mentioned some of the same things, and one of those things is the support of their principal, Ms. Grace Mancia, and how she provided them with the extra support that they needed, even giving them time off or where they could go and just focus and work if they needed it. They both mentioned Emily and her support, helping them go through all the process and everything and get everything done. And then they were very thankful that their family still loved them and wanted them around. They were very, very thankful for that support. And truthfully, with doing this, taking on this, you can't do it without support at school and at home, everywhere, because the burden has not been light. If you know, you know when I say Emily has done the Reading Academy and this. Like I said, if you know, you know. The other thing is we also implemented the HQIM for reading and math at our district, so they were also both learning new curriculum and learning how to coach their teachers and work through that at the same time. So again, that's another if you know, you know what I'm talking about. So it's not been easy, but they've been very dedicated in what they were doing. But even before this accomplishment, Palestine knew that they were a treasure. And they're both amazing teachers. They go above and beyond for their students, for their colleagues on their campus. They're mentors and leaders. They help with planning and very knowledgeable. And so Jessica and Emily, we are so very proud of you.
So our first candidate is Emily Foote. She's an MBCT in Literacy, Reading Language Arts, Early and Middle Childhood. And Jessica Jenkins. She's an MBCT generalist, middle childhood. And what she won't say to you is that that meant that she had to certify in all of the subject areas. And as a teacher that teaches mainly math, that was a lot of growing and learning, and she did it. Just a little bit. That first meeting here. Congratulations. Our next celebration is from White House ISD, and Dr. Christopher Moran, the superintendent, is going to speak about his NBCT.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Region 7, for allowing us to do this today. This is really a nice event. You know, Mark Twain said there are two most important days in a person's life: the day they were born and the day they discover why they were born. Tanya Hastings was born for this. She is a teacher to students and other adults and teachers. And as a former White House Wildcat, just a few years ago, she has now returned to teach, and we're very thankful for that. Tanya Hastings is joined today by her husband, Tim. Tim, we're glad you're here to share in this event. But she is being recertified, so this is not her first rodeo, and she's being recertified in literacy early to middle childhood. And we're very proud of you for this accomplishment. Tanya was a finalist for Teacher of the Year in the state of Kansas. And so she has had success outside of White House. We're glad she's back. But Mrs. Saul, her principal, who's not here today, but says this about Ms. Hastings. Ms. Hastings sets high expectations for all of her students. She's passionate about helping them reach their full potential with encouragement and positive reinforcement. As a valued team member, she brings a positive attitude, organizational skills, passion, and content knowledge to her team. Ms. Hastings earned a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education from Newman University and a Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction from Wichita State University. I believe that's a shockers, right? Okay. In White House, we have high expectations for our students and our teachers, just as you all do in your districts. I think the thing that sets Ms. Hastings apart as a teacher in our district is she normalizes excellence. And to make that point, if you can imagine the Blue Angels flying an inverted jet at 600 miles an hour, 18 inches from the other, that's normalizing excellence. And that's what Ms. Hastings does every day. She brings something special to our classroom and our district. Our campus at Higgins Elementary is far superior because she's with us. And so I'd like to thank her publicly for the impact she's had on our campus and for the great job she does. I know that she loves students, and I know that she loves teaching adults as well. So we're proud to celebrate Ms. Tanya Hastings tonight, or this afternoon, in her recertification as a National Board Certified Teacher. Congratulations, Ms. Hastings.
Dr. Moran said, Tanya Hastings, and she's recertifying as a generalist for early and middle childhood. Yes, Pam. Congratulations. And our last candidate that we'll speak about today is Dr. Paige Benoit. Paige, come on up here. Paige is no longer employed with the district in Region 7. She has joined the private sector of education. But I wanted to speak about her today because Paige and I first met last year. She was working on her certification and found out that there was a cohort of support at Region 7, and so we connected. She was a principal of a campus last year and saw that National Board Certification was a pathway forward that would make teachers on her campus better leaders. She discovered that, I don't know, February of last year, and decided that she was going to jump in head first and work through the certification process so that she could show her teachers what that pathway looked like. And so I was honored to be able to partner with Paige